What's up, guys? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Levi. I'm the owner of Keep 'em Leads, a local SEO agency. We work specifically with companies in the HVAC niche and junk removal niche. Those are two business areas where we know we can absolutely kill it locally. And I am continuing on with the Building in Public series on Jedi junk removal. It is this company I got connected with through Andrew Thompson. It was his junk removal business where he scaled it and sold it, and now he wants me to do the SEO for it. He focused on generating leads through ads mainly and wanted to show his audience how to do it through SEO. He found me on YouTube, Building in Public, showing people how to do their own SEO, basically exposing everything about the industry because it's not that complicated. It just takes a lot to learn, and it's hard to find one place to figure everything out. I've had a lot of calls with you guys, and you guys have really, really good questions, but one thing I feel like I should dive into more is just the terminology within SEO, search engine optimization. A lot of you guys are watching the videos, getting the main idea, but some of the terms you aren't quite as familiar with. So this video is going to be going over all those terms so that you guys are familiar with everything. You don't get scammed by SEOs who try to act like they're doing this crazy thing, throw a bunch of words at you. This will help you out a lot in the long run. So this is my Notion page with everything from the YouTube videos. If you want access, sign up to the first link in the description. It's a link to my newsletter. Then you'll be sent an email. Click confirm. You'll be redirected to this page. And please, guys, continue to book calls. One, if you want SEO for your business, you want to crush it, get leads organically because you're tired of spending so much on ads and seeing so little of a return. That's why I love SEO. It's a set rate, exponential return, such a good investment, such a great place to be. And I'm happy to help you guys. But if you don't want SEO for your business, book a call with me anyways, and I will help you out as much as I can. Everyone's in a different place within their business, so it's good to get a check, a diagnostic, to go over your website and your Google business profile and every other SEO factor. So let's get into the video. This is the Notion page. Click here for all my templates and SOPs, docs from the videos, all in one place. Some of you guys were having a hard time finding those, and I would too. This is a lot to go through. It's each YouTube video kind of broke down into words, and just click on one. It'll send you to the page. Today, we're going over a recap of SEO terms. So I always say them. I hate it when people use acronyms that I don't know. Like SEO, when I was learning it for the first time, I didn't even know what that meant. And I'm sure a lot of you guys aren't entirely sure. So we're going to go through the top 20 terms. This will get you extremely familiar with the industry as a whole. This is a great straight to the point video. We'll get right into it. It keeps you from getting scammed. If you know these terms, know what they're talking about, you know when people are wrong and right. People like to blabber about things that will make you feel dumb, but it's not complicated. Pay attention to these terms and you'll know exactly what people are talking about when they're trying to sell you something in this kind of industry. So SEO, obviously, search engine optimization, the practice of optimizing web pages to rank higher in search engine results. And this isn't only Google. This is your Google business profile, Bing, Yahoo, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all of them have SEO factors. I only do Google, and I only do Google business profiles. I'm not into the other stuff. I like to get really good at one thing, and that's it. Keyword. What is a keyword? I've seen it time and time again. I don't understand it at all. Companies will pitch, like you'll pick up 30 new keywords when you start working with us. And it's kind of an interesting pitch because when you work with companies, you'll pick up hundreds of keywords. You can pick up a keyword and not even rank in the top 10 for it, so it doesn't make a difference. So when people are trying to sell you on a keyword base, be wary. It doesn't really make sense because when I start working with a company, they'll pick up hundreds, if not thousands of keywords, but that doesn't mean they're ranking in the top 3. If they said they were going to get you in the top 3 for those keywords, it would be more interesting, which even that's hard to guarantee. But with a good audit, they can tell the competition and how difficult that is. A backlink, this is links from other websites to your site, a crucial factor in search engine optimization for determining the authority and trust of your website. So when one website points to yours, it basically tells Google, your website's legit. This guy thinks so. This is a trustworthy website. It's pointing to yours. But if you point from an untrustworthy website, it's going to hurt your website. So you want to be wary of that. So if you're getting links from like gambling sites or weird Russian hacker sites, you don't want that at all, or even private blog networks if you're not careful. SERP, search engine results page. This is the page displayed by search engines in response to a query showing relevant results. So all the SERP is, it's a goofy acronym, is just where you show up on Google. So search engine results page. You Google a question, what shows up is the SERP, your Google business profile, answer to a question. Super simple. Algorithm. Some people act like they understand the algorithm perfectly. No one does. Google doesn't exactly tell us what they want. You kind of have to work around it. Some people call that black hat SEO. I kind of call that using your brain. A set of rules or calculations used by search engines to determine rankings, and everyone kind of figures out their own way to get ranking. But there is a common way to do it with white hat practices, doing what everyone kind of knows is right. Sometimes it's just more boring. Meta tags. So HTML tags like the meta title and meta description that provide information about the web page to search engines. So these are the heading tags I talk about all the time. An H1 tag, what your page is about. H2 tags, other important key topics. So you want to get those right. That's a part of on-site SEO. And then meta descriptions, that's basically to hook someone in to click on your site. Just the description when you Google something right below the URL. Crawling, the process by which search engines discover new and updated web pages. When I tell you guys about indexing, the crawlers are going through the site, reading the site. You can imagine like a spider, kind of like a screaming frog, crawls your site, just reads the data on your site. And here we are, indexing, the process of adding web pages into a search engine's database. Imagine like a library, only so many books can fit in the library. Google wants to pick good books to put in its library. So you want your website to be in Google's library or index. Alt text, descriptive text added to images to help search engines understand what it's about. So if you post a picture of a hot tub removal, write in the alt text, hot tub removal. Just telling Google what your image is about or even where it's located. They call that geotagging. Anchor text, clickable text in a hyperlink, which is important for SEO as it indicates the topic of the link in the content. If I got a guest post on another website and I wanted to say Jedi junk removal, instead of the link being, they call it a naked link, where it's just is https jedijunkremoval.com, it would be Jedi junk removal, the title, and then the link on the back end would just point you to Jedi junk removal. Page rank, Google's algorithm for ranking web pages based on the number of quality links pointing to them. It just is where your page shows up on Google. It's that simple. Where does the page rank? Does it show up first, second, third, or on page 10 of Google? Canonical URL. These are one of the weird ones that you have to reread the description like 6 times to try to figure it out. All it is the preferred URL for a web page when there are multiple URLs pointing to the same content. So there's a bunch of different URLs, like say Jedi junk removal / we'll give bad examples, but like hot tubs, dump trucks, and a bunch of random terms. The URL they point to that you want people to see might just be Jedi junk removal. So if you want it to show up as that, that's the canonical tag, just what shows up. 301 redirect. This is just when you want one page to permanently point to another page. So if I had best junk removal company near me, I own that URL or something, and I wanted it to point to Jedi junk removal, I would do a 301 redirect. So if anyone ever clicked on that link, it would take you to Jedi junk removal, the link I want you to be at. A 404 error, it's just when a page can't be found, when a page doesn't show up. Keyword density, this is how common a keyword is on a page. Pretty self-explanatory. There's tools like Surfer that will tell you the density based on your competitors, how many times a keyword shows up. It's kind of an important SEO factor. You don't need to stress about it too much. Long tail keyword. This is what I really like to do with location-based pages. So it's a long tail keyword. We might say South Scottsdale junk removal. That's a pretty long search, but people do search it. So the longer the keyword and the more accurate it is, the easier it is to show up for it because less people make a specific page for that. It's more likely your website will show up first for it if they have that exact long tail keyword in the title. Internal linking, this is just linking one page to another within your website. It helps crawlers go through it. It helps relevant pages link to each other. Sitemap, this is just a file that lists all the pages of the website to help search engines crawl and index them more effectively. When you hook up your website to Google Search Console, you submit a sitemap. To find your sitemap, all you have to do is /sitemap.xml after the URL. I have a video on that. And then local SEO. Obviously, you guys somewhat know what this is. It's just optimizing your website to rank better for a local audience with geographic modifiers like city or region names. So like I said, junk removal, South Scottsdale, or vice versa. That would be local SEO. You want to show up in that area. And then a citation, what a lot of you guys have been asking me about, trying to figure out the difference between a backlink and a citation. Citation is a mention of a business's name, address, and phone number. They call that NAP, another stupid SEO acronym. On other websites, it's crucial for local SEO because it establishes credibility and improves search engine rankings. So if your name, address, and phone number are the same everywhere on the internet as your website and Google Business Profile, Google's like, okay, this guy is clearly a legit business. Let's let him show up in that area. These terms can get really complicated. If you know these 20 terms, you should be good. You should understand SEO pretty much as a whole now. I hope that helped a lot, guys. Please, again, book a call with me. For those of you who want local SEO or want more advice, I'll do an in-depth analysis of your site, tell you guys what you need to do, where you need to go, and how to get there. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.